Good afternoon, Miss Monica Francisco. Good afternoon, everyone. Now we are presenting our practical research title defense. Members: Leader Jerome T. Serba, Assistant Leader Carmelita P. Salmorin, Luisa B. De la Cruz, and Mira A. Samson. Our research title is Perception of Grade 12 Electron Students on the Effects of Online Classes on Students' Mental Health During Pandemic.
Our topics is all about first, online classes, second, grade 12 students of Electron College Senior High School, and third, mental health, and the last, COVID-19 pandemic.
Why we choose this topic? First, it is relevant wherein everyone can relate and use our studies to have perception about online class and its effect on on mental health during the pandemic. Second, to figure out if the new learning modality, online class, is efficient and effective enough to contrast to the traditional learning modality which is face-to-face class.
Third,
Adya,
to
patahimik
address
yung
or
mga
lessen the
sinagit.
possible problems of students may encounter during online classes in the time of pandemic by using our studies. And last, to fill the gaps in the necessary needs of students to keep up with the new learning modality.
Main research question. What are the effects of online classes on the mental health and academic performances to grade 12 students of Electoral College Senior High School during pandemic?
Conducting a survey, first define your target audience, second come up with preliminary question, third design your questionnaires, fourth distribute your survey through Google Form, fifth organize survey responses, last analyze and present survey results. Introductions. Since the 1990s, there has been significant changes in the educational landscape due to the increasing influence of technology. One of those developments is the adoption of online learning in different learning environments, whether formal or informal, academic and non-academic, residential or distance learning. Although the effectiveness of online learning has long been recognized by the educational community, evidence about challenges of implementing it continues to accumulate.
Recently, the education system has faced an unprecedented health crisis that has shaken its foundation. Inevitably, these developments have forced educational institutions to switch to fully online learning until face-to-face teaching is allowed. The current situation is unique in that it may exacerbate difficulties encountered with online learning due to movement restrictions and health procedures. Given the current uncertainties, it is essential to understand the nuances of students' online learning or experiences during the COVID-19 pandemic. To date, numerous studies have investigated this area with the focus on student mental health, home learning, self-regulation, virtual learning environments, and the students' overall learning experience. Students identified feelings of stress, anxiety, loneliness, and depressions as mental health effects of the pandemic. Students may experience stress due to increased pressure to undertake the independent learning and abandon their usual routines, which can lead to psychological consequences such as anxiety, depression, or trouble sleeping and food stress.
The learning meant that the school has been closed for the safety of students of Electoral College, Senior High School, and many students were not able to go to their schools. With many online classes, some students were able to join the class while some students were not. The students who were not able to join the online class means that they can't handle the connection or the other problems. Online learning affects everyone from young children to young adults, teachers, and professors. For many students, virtual classes may worsen existing mental health disorders. For others, the impact of the pandemic and online learning can trigger new changes in mental health and mood. Below are some of the ways teens are most affected by online learning. The grade 12 students' online class has not been easier than the face-to-face class. This may cause stress to students that can lead to depression because they are afraid that they might fail in class. Alongside the lack of social interaction, online class structures can affect teens and adolescents in a number of ways. They may feel heightened anxiety about keeping up to date with their schoolwork. Other teens may experience difficulty concentrating or staying focused while at home.
Technical issue, many students are not provided with the high bandwidth or the strong internet connection that online courses required and thus fail to catch up with their virtual classmates. Their weak monitors make it hard to follow the course of management system and their learning experiences becomes a problematic. Adapt, adapt, adaptability struggles switching from traditional classroom and face-to-face instructor training to computer-based training in a virtual classroom makes the learning experience entirely different per student. If they can't really afford to join the online class, they can do self-study or read their module if there is something that they don't understand. They can ask their teachers or their other classmates.
That's all. Thank you for listening.